you single or you in a relationship?
I am.
It's complicated. Okay, it's complicated, right?
I have a few boyfriends.
Few. So like we're talking like one, we're talking three. How many are we talking?
Like a few of them.
Few.
Like,
Which one of them make?
Yeah, guys, just a few of them. What is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again with another response video, and on today's show, we're looking at your boy Pwash again. This guy has a YouTube channel where he does interviews and stuff like that on the street, so we're going to be taking a look at this video today. But before we crack into it, if you're new here, you're liking the videos, make sure you subscribe on your way in. Come and join the Discord if you haven't already. And if you'd like to support the channel, guys, as always, the Patreon is there for exclusive videos if you want to get more out of the channel. But you know what? Let's see what these people have to say, shall we?
Makes the most money?
That's just between me and, you know. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you about to get a...
Yeah, it's just between her and the guy, but she's just happily sharing that she's seeing multiple guys anyway. Right, like some of you guys don't believe me when I say that women have guys. It's gotten to the point in society where women literally have harems. By the way, like they literally have multiple partners. You think that you're the only guy that she's seeing? No, 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 no. She's got like 3 guys on the go at once. You see, a lot of guys want to be loyal, right? And a lot of guys want to say, well, oh well, I'll dedicate all of my time to this one girl. I'll do what it takes to make her happy. My guy, she's seeing like 4 other guys that week. Okay, so don't be out here investing your time, your energy, your money, everything into people who are literally seeing 4 other dudes. All right.
Boyfriend. How much money do we need to make?
It doesn't matter.
It don't matter. Money don't matter. He could be a bum and not be doing nothing for
It
himself.
doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you can make your own money. Like you can grow up. You know what I mean? Like
but the hustle got to be the same.
yeah.
So they have to match your hustle.
Like if we
But the
buy,
bread don't matter.
yeah.
The bread don't matter.
But the hustle
At the end of the day,
Are they lying? Nah, they lying. You think they're serious? You think girls don't care about money?
Normally I think yeah they do, but these girls I think they're alright.
Yeah, I was about to say. Guys, girls care about money, okay? And the thing is, like, what one of them said there was correct. They care about the hustle too, right? And you may be thinking to yourself, oh, well, Taylor, how come this girl messed with me when I was broke? Or, like, how come blah, 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 blah. Like, how come girls don't always go for the rich guys, right? Guys, money is important, but it is not the be-all, end-all, okay? You'll get a lot of Chads and Tyrones who don't have... Chads and Tyrones, excuse me, who don't have a dollar to their name, but she'll pull up at 2 a.m. over at his house for a quick, for a quick session, and then leave then, right? And you may be thinking to yourself, what? Well, he doesn't have money. Guys, girls sort men into different categories. Okay, so like if you're a guy and you have a lot of money, and you're too liberal with it, let's say, like you take her out on dates, you do all of these nice things. Well, your money becomes appealing, but she's not attracted to you. Okay, you know what I mean? The guys who have money and are attractive, I would say they sell women a dream, guys. Like it all comes down to like, yes, money attracts women, but they also have to do a calculation in their head where they say, well, okay, can I wrap this guy around my finger or not? Like is he a guy that's more of a meal ticket and I can go bang Chad on the side? Or is he like, or is he a guy with money who I want to get in on his lifestyle? I want to get in on his lifestyle, the fun that he's having. So, as always, guys, I would say don't lead with money in relationships. It's just a terrible idea. All right.
Girls. And you found a man who was making like 4 to 5 times the amount of money as your current guy was making.
Why does money matter?
It don't matter to you?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Money don't matter to none of y'all.
You should be able to independently support yourself and not rely on somebody else. So money should.
Dude, these girls saying money doesn't matter. Come on. See, this is why men say don't listen to dating advice from women. Okay, they just girls will say, oh, money doesn't matter, looks doesn't matter. Well, then how come you've got a huge proportion of guys who can't get a single girlfriend? You know what? Your money doesn't matter. Your looks don't matter. All you got to do is be yourself and smile, guys, and be nice and open doors. Like, come on. Like, if you guys are listening to that advice in 2021, I don't know. It just doesn't work. It just straight up doesn't work. You would have better luck literally just doing the opposite of what they say. If a girl says they don't like money, well, you know. Oh, goodness.
Shouldn't matter.
So men don't have to be providers or nothing?
No. Why can't the woman be the provider?
Hey, I like it. Y'all independent women over here.
Yes, we are full of bad
Dang. So
Guys, can you imagine being? I want you guys to imagine this woman here, right? Who has spoken so far. I want you guys to imagine you're in like a 9-month relationship with this woman, and you know, just reality is starting to fall apart for you. You know, you know. Oh God.
you're right.
I'm just letting you know.
Hey, she's snapping. So what do you think most women think? You think most women have y'all opinions, or most women think
I think it's split.
it's split?
I think most girls want a provider because that's what society feels like she's right, but I feel like
Dude, I was about to say, right? Girls just do this thing where they cannot take accountability for a decision, right? You see how when he changed the way he asked that question, did you see how, like, okay, at first he asked them for their opinions, okay? So then they said the socially acceptable answer, which was, oh, he doesn't need to make money. He doesn't need to, you know, just lying through their teeth, basically, right? But when he changes the question to, oh, what do you think other girls think? Then all of a sudden it becomes, oh, 50-50, and, you know, girls prefer providers and stuff like that. Like and then not only that, they can't even take accountability for the decisions of other women. So what they have to do is then then have to blame those decisions on, you know, brainwashing by society. Right? You see, guys, where is the accountability? It's so crazy. You know, when people leave comments like, oh, you know, these people have no accountability, that, you know, they make the decisions with no accountability. It really is hard to argue with that, right? Like, because where can someone tell me where is the accountability? I just oh, society made me do it. Society makes girls think like this. Society. What even is biology, guys? You know, apparently biology just doesn't exist, I suppose.
that's not how it should be.
Okay. And they don't want to work, you feel like?
They don't want to work.
Are you single or taken?
Single.
Single, okay. Let's play a game, all right? Let's say you was taken,
Okay.
and your husband or your man or whatever, you found another man who was making like 5 times the amount of money as him. Would you leave your guy?
I make enough money myself. I don't need to do that.
you don't need to do that.
No.
What kind of business owner do you think she is, guys? What kind of business owner?
So you don't care how much your partner makes?
I mean, he has to be my level or higher.
Okay.
I mean, there you go, right? And preferably higher. I always have this thing, guys, when girls say, you know, well, you look at hypergamy and, you know, it's they want guys who are equal or higher. Make no mistake, guys, they want the guys who are higher, right? All of this talk about like equality in relationships, oh, I want like 50-50, and anytime you see like a 50-50 kind of rule, it winds up being BS, okay? When you go up to a girl and you ask her about her relationships, you know, if you ask a girl about her history and like you be non-judgmental about it, so you get something closer to the truth, right? You know, it's always like, oh, I'm a victim. I was in all of these terrible situations, and oh, this happened to me and that happened to me. And then you ask about like the guy that, you know, gives them free crap or whatever, and they just don't even remember the guy's name, right? Like that guy that she's asking, that guy that she ignores, she doesn't even know his name. But you know what? He'd readily give the world to her. Okay, and the thing is, it's because he's giving the world to her, right? Because you see, guys are taught this thing where like, well, if you put more effort into the relationship, if you try your hardest to make things work, if you bend over backwards and do all of these things, then there's no way, like a girl would be lucky to have you. How many guys have heard that before? Right? A girl would be lucky to have you. That's some guys. If you hear that, you like treat that as a harsh lesson, right? Just treat it as a lesson. Say to yourself, okay, the way I'm behaving in relationships is not going to. You can continue if you want to knock your head against the wall and, you know, and go, oh well, why don't relationships work for me? Guys, as soon as the girl gives you lines like that, you know that you're heading in the wrong direction. Any girl would be lucky to have you. And you're sitting there, right? Well, where's my girl at? That is a sign for you to change your behavior in relationships, guys. None of this you giving everything and questioning, oh, well, why wasn't I worth it? Why wasn't I worth the time? No. The game is played differently now, gentlemen.
So,
But I make enough money to be like happy by myself, and I don't depend on nobody.
so if you didn't make
And how's that happiness going, right? When you take a broader look at society, all of these independent women who are earning their money, how does the happiness look, right? Because the happiness looks like, to me, it looks like medication and cats, and I think the stats bear that out pretty well. No.
make more money than you, you can't get with you.
No, he can make as much money as me or more money than me.
Okay, not less.
Not less.
Why not though?
Because I'm not gonna settle for something less than what I am.
Okay.
Well, I mean, and are you money, right? Like, is your worth just money? But I will say, at least this girl's like closer to some level of honesty than the other three that we had, right? I do appreciate the fact that, like, when he asks questions like this, some of them will give answers that are closer to reality, right? You would have a much better time believing what this woman says here than the previous three, right? Because if you looked at this and you took it at face value and you said to yourself, okay, well, if I want to date a girl, and maybe I should operate on the premise that I should earn at minimum what she earns, you're going to have a lot easier of a time going into dating if you believe that rhetoric than the one that was sold to you by the previous three women. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you were to keep digging and like ask different questions around this, would she give you incorrect answers or stuff like that? Yeah, sure. Right? But like on face value, you see how like you can't actually get a solid piece of advice to follow, right? At the end of the day, guys, I would suggest that you follow what other successful men say. Okay? Like, you're not going to get straight answers out of people who don't understand what they emotionally respond to. So next time you guys are, let's just say you're a young guy over here. I know most of I've got like a lot of older guys over here. But if you're a guy and you have TikTok or you have social media, you know, Instagram, all that kind of crap. Next time you scroll through social media and you see these women crying about how some guy doesn't want them, you have my permission to laugh, gentlemen, right?
Okay. What do you
Isn't
think?
that like a good reason?
No, that's a good reason. But he's playing too loud.
I got my own money. I'm independent.
You don't need him, right? Okay, what?
I'm independent.
I'm in a relationship.
In a relationship.
Yes.
Okay. With a man, woman?
Man.
Okay, with a man. Okay, I don't assume. So let's say you met a new guy who was making 5 times as much money as your current guy.
I don't care. My boyfriend spoils me.
Okay, so money don't matter?
Money doesn't matter.
Really?
It's all about love.
Okay.
Guys, can we just talk about this for a second? So, like, you guys can't see the full screen. I'm just going to quickly shift so you guys can see the bottom of this. I just want to show you guys this, right? So this girl's in a relationship, all right? You guys can see that now, right? Like, how much? I'm just going to go back and play like the past few seconds, right? But I mean, like, does it really feel like she's in a relationship, right? She's dressed for like the beach out at town. And like, I don't know, guys, like, if you're in a relationship with a girl, there are a couple of different ways guys look at it, right? They look at it like, oh, well, if I'm with a girl, she should be really attractive and every guy should want her, right? And then you get the other guys who are like, oh, well, I don't want my girl out on the streets looking like she's for the streets if she's with me, right? And I'm a guy who tends to believe in the latter, right? You can date these girls if you want, you know, the girls who will you know, say they're with you and dress for the town. But like, guys, if you're wanting something serious, like you're wanting, guys, if you are giving away your commitment, in my opinion, you cannot be giving it away to girls who are having these girls' nights out, man. Like, who are hitting the town, guys. When girls go to the town, it's a mate selection process, okay? Don't buy this, oh yeah, I'm just going for a few drinks with my girls. What they're looking to do is attract the attention of a higher quality dude than you. Right? Okay, so if your girl, she's not really your girl if she's going out and doing that, is my logic, right? Now you'll get these other guys who will say, well, I don't care, I'm secure in myself, My girl can do whatever the hell she wants. I personally don't subscribe to that at all. I think if you're going to put your commitment into a girl, you want to minimize the risk as much as possible. Now, if your girl is going out and having these girls' nights, I mean, she's just straight up demonstrating to you that she's a liability. Okay, let's continue. Oh, it's muted, right?
Looking for money, so they'd probably go for the guy
So
with
they
more
just
money.
jump, whoever has more money, they'll jump to him. The word for sure. So have you all been in a relationship before?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't recommend.
Don't recommend.
No.
What happened?
You need to be single. Single forever because single lives rock.
Single lives rock, guys. Hey, who am I to deny them, right? Gentlemen, who are we to deny these lovely ladies their single lives? Okay, hey, if they want to be single for the rest of their lives, I haven't got no problem with that.
Fuck. No, that wasn't what I was gonna say. Just don't date until you're ready to get married. What the fuck?
Okay.
Agree.
Agreed. Don't
Single
date till
lives
you're
are
ready to get
better.
married.
Single lives have so much fun.
How?
What do you mean? You go out, you have fun, you do whatever the fuck you want. You're not worried about anyone.
Wow, that sounds great, guys. You know, what about family, friends, responsibility? You know, this whole attitude of do what I want, screw everyone else. It's as if these people don't have families or something. That's crazy, right? Now, I understand I got a lot of people, you know, there's a wide audience that watch this channel, right? So maybe you come from a broken family or something like that. But at the end of the day, there's always someone you care about, right? Whether that be, you know, your guy mates or, you know, your family and stuff like that. But hey, you know what? Screw them, right? Just do whatever you want, I guess. Like, is that really the message that we're sending to people? Like, that is beyond me, man. You know, as much as I say, like, you know, on this channel, look after yourself, put yourself first. I mean, at the end of the day, we're not out here saying, you know, screw everyone else sucks. No, okay, like you still have to have some basic level human respect, right? And especially towards your family and friends, you know, the people who have been there for you, stuff like that. It just blows my mind, man.
Dang,
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, word. So.
No, guys ain't shit.
Dang. Y'all hate men, huh?
Kill all men.
Kill all men.
Whoa.
Okay, word.
I mean, is that supposed to be funny or what? Right? I think we're going to leave today's video there, guys. I think I've seen enough. I would have bleeped that out if I knew that was coming, but you know, I think that wraps it up kind of perfectly there. I'm going to leave the link to the full thing in the description if you guys want to watch it. This guy does some pretty good interviews. The rest of his content I'm not so sure about, but the interviews are definitely pretty eye-opening. I'll probably continue to cover them in the future because you guys seem to be enjoying them. But we're going to leave today's video there, guys. Thoughts and comments below. What do you guys think? What are your experiences? If you disagree with anything I've said, feel free to do so in the comments, guys. That's what they're there for. And as always, if you'd like to support the channel, get access to more videos, be sure to check out the Patreon link in the description. It's a great way to support the channel, and you guys can hopefully get more out of the channel over there. But we're going to leave it there, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace.